Please help me reach 1,000 subscribers. It all began with what she brushed off as a harmless joke. That was always Nardia's way whenever she crossed a boundary. Flash a charming smile, shrug it off, and act like anyone who reacted was overthinking it. We were out one Friday night with our usual circle of friends. For couples, a crackling fire pit, far too much wine, and those late-night conversations that inevitably drift into uncomfortable territory. Nardia and I had been together just over 2 years. She was striking, fearless, magnetic, someone who thrived on attention, and that night she was basking in it. Somewhere between the third and fourth bottle, the conversation veered toward exes and sex. People laughed, swapped stories, teased their partners. Then Nardia leaned back, lifted her glass, and said loudly, "Let's just say not every guy knows how to keep a woman truly satisfied." A few people laughed nervously at first, but I caught the way her eyes cut toward me. Sharp, intentional, and that lingering smirk told me everything. Someone asked, "Wait, are you talking about Andrew?" She shrugged, winked, and replied, "Some things are better left unsaid. Use your imagination." Laughter rippled around the circle, but my body locked up. The embarrassment hit so fast I barely registered the rest of the conversation. My friends avoided eye contact. I forced a grin, stood up, and pretended I needed another drink inside. Away from the firelight, something in me fractured. The next morning, she acted as if nothing had happened. Kiss on my cheek, pancakes on the stove, curling up next to me like always. All affection, zero accountability. I went along with it, but deep down, something had shifted for good. From that point on, I paid attention not just to her, but to everything. I didn't yell. I didn't withdraw. I became observant. I focused more on myself. Hitting the gym, reconnecting with people I drifted away from. And while doing that, I started noticing things she didn't realize she was revealing. The flirting, the manipulation, the way she treated people like props in her personal performance. Then there was a name that kept appearing on her phone. Tommy. Just a coworker, she always said. But coworkers don't text at midnight. They don't make you smile at your screen and flip the phone face down. So I looked deeper. Screenshots, cloud backups, digital traces she never imagined I'd search for. What I found turned my stomach. Photos in his car, images of her barely dressed, things she'd never sent me, videos with his name whispered breathlessly. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It wasn't emotional. It was deliberate, ongoing, and bold. I didn't confront her. Not yet. The perfect moment was already on the calendar. Our friend Stephanie's birthday dinner at an upscale restaurant downtown. The whole group would be there, and thanks to Nardia, so would Tommy. I told Stephanie I'd put together a small surprise slideshow for her birthday. Something fun for everyone. She trusted me and agreed to play it after dinner. The night arrived. After the main course, the lights dimmed and the projector flickered on. At first, it was innocent. Photos of Stephanie as a kid, old group memories, a ridiculous video of me dancing badly at a cookout. Everyone laughed, including Nardia. She leaned over, kissed my cheek, confident she still owned the room. Then the screen changed. One screenshot, then another. Her messages to Tommy, explicit, unmistakable. "I can't wait to feel you again. Don't worry, he'll never find out." The laughter died instantly. Then came a short video, her voice, unmistakable, moaning his name. The room went silent and cold. Nardia jumped to her feet, shaking. "Turn it off! Turn it off!" she screamed. No one moved. Stephanie stood slowly, staring at her like she was seeing a stranger. Is this real?" I stood calmly and said, "She thought humiliating me in front of friends was funny. I figured the truth makes a better punchline." Nardia collapsed into tears, rambling excuses, begging anyone to believe her. But the mask she relied on had already shattered. She ran out of the restaurant. Mascara streaked down her face. That night, for the first time in months, I slept peacefully. In the weeks that followed, people reached out, each saying some version of, "I don't know how you stayed with her that long." Honestly, neither do I. I didn't just walk away. I rebuilt myself from the ground up. I stopped letting my worth be defined by someone else's arrogance or insecurity. What she mocked that night wasn't what scared her. What truly terrified her was the moment I stopped tolerating her behavior and reminded her that when some men reach their limit, they don't yell, they don't beg, they don't fight, they let the truth speak for itself.